Drewtastic here. Hi. And it is like 9:30, something like that, and I'm awake. I know. But I'm off to London to go and surprise you guys. Probably in the title, it's on there. But yeah, I'm going to London, and it is to go and see some friends that I've not seen in a while, as well as see the Pokemon Let's Go Santa or something. I don't know the exact name, don't kill me. But yeah, I'll be vlogging most of my weekend in London because I live up north of England, and yeah, I'm going down south. So yeah, I will let you guys know what's happening as I know what's happening. So yeah, it's the probably immediately train station clip.
Hi, this is to everyone who's new to my channel and to all the people watching this to find out information. This video is going to detail my entire visit to the Pokemon Center and give you guys information that you will need if you are going to visit in the final week.
So it is sometime just after 5, and now we get to go to the Pokemon store. I'm not tired.
So as you've just seen, on the day that we went to the Pokemon Center, I woke up at 5 AM. The rest of us did. We went in a group of 3. Now, this is vital. If you are going to the Pokemon Center during a weekday, they don't open the doors for the mall until 6. There are people queuing up outside way before that. People camp out outside the doors overnight. It is that busy. So if you are planning to get there and you want to get in, get there before 8 in the morning. If you get there after 8 in the morning, you will not get in there at 6 PM. You will be there for God knows 8 hours, but you will get in if you get there before then. I got there at just before 6 and I got in at 12 PM. So think if you're doing that and you're coming way after 8, you will not get in. Because I got there early, I got there just as the doors opened, and we didn't get in for 2 hours, 2.5 hours almost, until after the actual store opened. We were there for 6.5 hours. So really plan your day in advance and make an effort to stay somewhere the night before that is relatively close, or if you are able to, get there as soon as you can in the morning, because it is that busy and you will not get in. I swear to you, you will not get in if you get there when the doors are open at 10.
So, it's freezing cold. I'm literally below freezing. Gavin doesn't want to show his face. We've gone getting food because we're going to be in the line for about 4 hours now. So yeah, I'll probably record a bit of that. I don't know. Maybe. You'll see. I'll see. But I'll see. Alright, bye.
So as you can see, when we got there, it was 6:05, and there was people in 2 separate queues. So one queue on the right hand side, just before the door. I don't know if you saw that. That one queue is for people who are disabled or need some sort of support in any way to get in. Now, if you do in fact have some sort of bodily or mental issue which does genuinely affect you in the queue, then please bring a note that explains from your doctor not just what you have, but why it affects you in the queue. Because my friend, she suffers with ADD, ADHD, Asperger's, autism. From that she suffers with panic attacks, and she brought a note from her doctor which explained this and outlined this, and even said that she suffers from panic attacks. But because it was not specific to this situation, they wouldn't let her in. They said to her they are very sorry and they understand that she suffers with these things, but because of policy it has to dictate from your doctor that you suffer in this situation, in queuing up for the Pokemon store. So make sure if you are doing that and you genuinely need that extra support to get in sooner, you do that and you have it signed and dated and all the information of your doctor down there ready for the staff to look at.
So we're in the queue now. It is what time?
6:21.
6:21. So we're going to be here for about 5 hours. Sat down at least. Got our food, so we're all good. We're all ready for this. Yeah, I'll show you when we're a bit closer to the store and not still sat in the line.
So one of the most important bits of information I can give you is to make sure that you come with people you know, whether that's a friend or family or an acquaintance or your dog, I don't care, come with someone. You will need it. You'll need breaks for the toilet, to go get drinks, to go get food, whatever. You will really, really be grateful to have someone that you know. And if you can, if there's no way that you can do that, try and make friends with someone. Like, it's really important to have these breaks to go to the toilet. And right now we're going to get drinks and we're going past the queue behind us, and we were about a third of the way in the line, maybe a bit before that, maybe a quarter of the way into the line. This is the back 2/3, 3/4 of the line, and just how many people are there. At this point, they're probably close to closing the line, and this is on a weekday, remember, not a weekend, which was even busier. So make sure you get there early.
2 hours and 30 minutes in. Coffee now. Well, it's not actually coffee. This is regretful, but we had a look at the queue and there's probably 200 people behind us, 300 at least, maybe even close to like 400 people. So not too bad. We're about 200 people in. So hopefully we get in at about lunchtime. I don't know. I'll do another update in a bit. Finally got movement. People have started moving. And we've got people going across.
Now, I don't know why, I just found this clip funny. If you've seen Captain America, it sort of reminded me of that in a very weird way. Having the Pikachu, like the mascot, come around and cheer on the legions of support, just like in the film Captain America, where he's there to raise morale. At this point, we were probably about 6 hours in. It was coming to around the 12 o'clock mark, and we'd been stood up since just before 10. Because at that point they start just cramming everyone in and making everyone stand up so that they can fit as much people in the queue as possible. So we had been stood up, walking slowly forward for about 4 hours at this point, and we were knackered. But then all the waiting was worth it. We were finally in, and wow, what a selection there was. Like, I was really taken aback by the amount of stuff they actually had available, and the prices were not too steep. As you can see, there was Pikachu, Detective Pikachu range, and then all of the starters. I of course chose Grookey, hashtag Grookey Gang, and they had a lot of different posters too, which were gorgeous, but because of the 5 item limit, I wasn't able to pick one up. Then of course, had to get one of the London Pikachus. You're only allowed one of them, so I had to get it. It's limited, it's worth a lot, I just had to get it. But they've got other stuff like whatever these are, I can't actually remember. And they've got like the card protectors, the play mats, which were gorgeous, but again, 5 item limit. This one was one of my favourites, with the 3 starters on them. Then they had posters and stuff, and you know, everything you would expect to have at a Pokemon store. As you can see, this guy here, he had a Snorlax. He was one of the last Snorlaxes, I believe, that were available. The Snorlaxes and the Wailords, they sold out really quickly. Now, they had a lot of Nintendo Switch items, and you are able to pre-order the game, but not here. You have to go to the upstairs area to actually pre-order, which I did myself. And with doing a pre-order, you get 4 pins that are completely exclusive. They will never be available to anyone else. It's only the people who've gone to this store. And you don't get the pins, unfortunately, when the game drops. You actually get them in December, which I wasn't too bothered about because they're pins. I'm not a big pin collector. I like collecting the plushies, and that's about it. But the pins, like, I just thought they're entirely exclusive, like, worth getting. They could hold value too, so if you're looking for the exclusive rare things, I'd recommend pre-ordering it in store if you haven't already. And if you have already pre-ordered, then you can cancel your pre-order of the game. But now, as you can see, we're at the card section, and you are able to get as many cards as you want. I'm not so sure on the booster packs, but to do with like the little small card packs, not the big booster sets, you're able to get as many of the card packs as you want. I myself got a couple which I'm going to open later. As you can see here, grabbed a Lapras because one of my friends who wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, he really wanted a Lapras, so I got him a Lapras. And then here I saw these cute, gorgeous little starters. They were like chibi versions of the starters, and Squirtle is like my favourite starter of all time, and I was really wanted to get him. But then I realised the 5 item limit, and there was some Pokemon that I've never had before, whereas I've got a Squirtle at home, but some of the Pokemon I've never had before, such as what a few you will see next, which I really wanted to get. As you can see down there's the 2 forms of Vulpix, and I got myself a Alolan Vulpix, which there were not that many left of them, because a lot of people, since it's been released, have found Alolan Vulpix as one of their favourites, which I can totally understandably see, because it is so gorgeous. Now, what I will do is, after all of this video, and when I go through my items after this, I will put the prices next to them. Again, you can see these clothes here, which I really wanted that black hoodie, but I'd already hit my 5 item limit, so I was unable to get that, unfortunately.
Done now. Hi guys, so as you've seen by the montage that I've probably just put in, shopping, I got loads of plushies and some cards, so I'll go through what I got and say the prices, and then everyone who I'm here with got cards too, so we'll do a little like card opening thing. So we'll start off with Rookie, and I believe he was £18, was it? Or something like that. Rookie's great, he's definitely the best starter of the ones. Got probably the best part of the whole experience, and definitely the most valuable, is this Pikachu, which is like £20, and at the minute it's selling online for a minimum of 90 something, so it's like 4 times the price. So that's an investment, thinking smart and teaching you. Then one of my new favourite Pokemon, which is that was again around the £20 mark. Then we have some smaller things. Flareon, which isn't for me, it's for my half brother. Really nice Flareon. So I've got that. Now, bag number 2. It's only one item. It is a Pokemon that everyone loves. You get it out. Lapras. I think this was around the £20 mark as well. Again, this isn't for me, I bought it for someone else, but it's really cool and really well made. All the products are. And then I got some cards as well down the bottom of here. And I bought the game as well. And with the game, you got 4 pins that are exclusive to people who bought it.
So this last little bit is just going to be me and my friends opening our cards. As we were in a hotel room between the 3 of us, I wasn't able to have a proper setup, so you will have to excuse the setup I used for my recording and then for recording my friends. It's not very professional, but you know, we had fun. We packed some alright cards. I didn't get so lucky, but one of my friends got a Lucario, which is my favourite Pokemon, and very kindly gave it to me. But yeah, I'll leave you to watch this if you care for it. And if you want to see more videos like this where I vlog and I go and explore and do things, just let me know. I'm more than open to your ideas, and if it's an idea I enjoy and I think you guys as a community will enjoy, then I will make them. And if you've stuck around and you're new here, then it would mean the world if you would go down below, subscribe, like the video, share it with any of your friends who are going to London, because I really think that I put a lot of valuable information in here that would be good for people who are going for their first time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.